Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Inside the Leather. I'm your host, Ronnie from New Jersey, and we are presented by Golficity. And let me tell you something, folks. Today, we got a guest, all right, in studio, back after COVID. My man, Philly Bookit. Follow him on Instagram, everybody. He's out of his mind. Philly, welcome back to the show.
What's up, man? Thanks for having me again.
Yep. There we go. We're back at it. We're doing it. A lot of back and forth to this episode. I don't know anybody else who wants to be on the show. I don't trust anybody else on the show. That's the real reason. I'm going to be honest with you. But Jeremy, producer, is back in action. We're all back at HQ. Things are good, everybody. Things are finally feeling like they're somewhat back to normal. So, with that being said, which way does that mean? When you move the sanitary, the lotion, the hand sanitizer, which way means which camera? Does that mean the tight camera or the wide camera?
That's the tight.
That's tight.
Yeah.
So we're tight. We're in this. All right, good.
Right.
Folks, we're working out the kinks. So do me a favor. As always, like, subscribe. Come on, help us out. You know what to do. I'm not boring you with the details. Now, listen, folks, I got a little announcement to make. All right, we're back over here. See, I like this move. I like this.
Yeah.
The hand sanitizer is really coming in. Perel! Anyway, listen, folks, we got a new sponsor. New sponsor alert! New sponsor alert! I'm so excited about this because I am a nut when it comes to fantasy football, but also now getting into the fantasy golf situation because that's all that there is right now as far as fantasy. All right? But we're working with DraftKings right now. I'm super excited about this. So here we go. Let's do our very first ever DraftKings read. Here we go. All right, we're on the small camera. We're tight. We're tight now. How you doing over there? Okay, good. Listen, the PGA Tour is back. That's right. We have a full weekend of golf ahead of us. And even though the trophy may be reserved for the winner, the big cash prizes don't necessarily have to be. To add to the excitement, DraftKings, the official daily fantasy game of the PGA Tour, is putting you, the people at home, you people right there out there on the internet, they're putting you in the center of the action with a free shot at $1 million top prize with your first deposit. It's easy to play. Just pick 6 golfers, stay under the salary cap, submit your lineup before the tournament tees off Thursday, which is today, folks. See how we did that? You know we shoot it ahead of time. Anyway, then sit back and follow the action. The more red numbers they have on the leaderboard, the closer you'll be to getting to some green. I mean, you're going to be getting to some green, right? I mean, rack up points with pars, birdies, finishing positions, and more. It doesn't get any closer to a major than this, folks, with all the heavy hitters taking the course and $1 million up for grabs only at DraftKings. Download the DraftKings app now, okay, and use the promo code ITL20 to get a free shot at the $1 million top prize with your first deposit. Now don't forget that again, the promo code ITL20 to get a free shot at $1 million with your first deposit only at DraftKings. Minimum $5 deposit required. Deposit bonuses required. A 25x playthrough. Eligibility restrictions apply. See DraftKings.com for details. All right, Jeremy, was that good, or are we going to do it again?
No, that was good.
That was good. All right, I got the okay from the producer. We're rocking and rolling. DraftKings, welcome aboard. We are loud. Hopefully, you're okay with that. So, Philly Bookit's back in building, in studio, and we got some action today. We got Charles Schwab. The challenge, right? It's called Challenge or the
Charles
Cup.
Schwab
What do they call it?
No, it's a challenge.
Charles Schwab Challenge. Right? Have they changed the name? Because I always... Anyway,
it's
everybody
always
just
been
refers
Charles
to it as...
Schwab
all right, whatever.
no
But
idea.
Charles Schwab. Let me tell you something. I got a prediction I'm going to make right now on Inside the Leather for everybody. The TV ratings of the Charles Schwab will be 3 times what they've ever been before.
That's an
You
easy.
agree?
That's an easy assumption. Of course.
I mean,
4 times what they're not. I mean, there's got to be a point where you don't think it's obvious.
3 times any PGA tournament?
No.
Just
Charles
anything.
Schwab's highest rated tournament, which I tried finding online yesterday.
okay.
I couldn't find it, folks.
No, yeah,
but the
that's easy.
highest ratings ever for Charles Schwab, this will be 4X.
4 times.
People are dying for golf.
course.
I mean, we've had some matches, which were fun. But this is that. What is your voice? That's that. I'm not going to even say it because I'm not saying it.
No, but you're
100%. But you know what I'm
talented,
saying. I mean, I can say it, but again, we don't want to get into that. But anyway, Charles Schwab, this is going to be the highest ratings through the roof. Sponsorships are probably going bananas. Golf is back, people. All right? I mean, so they announced, the field, right?
Yes, they
the
did.
The Friday before each tournament, for those of you who don't know that, which happens to be the day that we're shooting this, but again, magic of television or internet, whatever the hell we're talking about. But you know what I'm saying. Who do we got?
We got some.
Jeremy, the
we got
producer.
some- yeah,
who are you? Who are you putting your cash on the DraftKings app? Who are you going with?
I mean, I guess it's an easy pick. I guess I got shot for this before, but I'm going to go Rory.
Yeah, you gotta.
He goes Rory. Oh, watch out. We're going out on a limb here. The producer of Inside the Leather's picking the #1 golfer in the world to win the Charles Schwab. Holy shit, can you imagine? Whatever. Look, he played well, right? He played well in the match. I also think that Ricky's got a real good shot, but he's not my pick. You might know my pick. I'm going with my guy, Patrick Reed.
What do you think of that, Phil?
He's 28-1, so he's close in the odds. He's listen.
Okay, if we're not going odds, let's talk just.
We're not
straight.
going odds.
I know, but let's just talk straight.
I think you're going with him
Patrick Reed.
because of the controversy where everyone.
No,
one
I
know you
am
do.
one of the
So that's
only
why-
fans of his.
Right,
and
so that's why you're going for him.
Well, yeah, I think
Okay,
he's going to
so
win.
that's fine.
Is there something?
No,
who
I
you
don't.
got?
I don't think I got Webb Simpson. I'm going Webb Simpson. Webb Simpson.
Webb Simpson.
Listen,
He says
before coronavirus, he was hot.
before coronavirus,
I think he had
hot.
five out of
in
five
the
top
pants.
tens, and won the
You
waste
just wanted
management.
to
Did he
say
win the
his
waste
name.
management?
Webb. Is
Love
that his
Webb.
real name? You think that's his real name?
I'm sure it is.
You think so? Webb. He's a great guy. I like Webb.
I don't know him
I just
personally.
think
I'm
it's
going
funny
off
that
stat. I could
just
say
think it's funny
Rory.
that you,
I could say Dustin Johnson. I could say the top five. But I mean, actually, I
Wait,
think
we're-
Webb Simpson might be top five.
we're going on. No, no.
I think he might.
What
be.
ranking are you looking at?
I'm not looking at anything. I'm
The
just
the
wondering-
top 5 coolest names on tour?
It's the best name.
Webb Simpson. It is pretty.
It'd
cool.
be a great.
It
It'd be a
nice.
great name if he was a catcher.
What?
What?
The
Huh?
Webb, the
Why?
golf web. Fuck it. The glove is the web.
I mean,
You never played
that's-
baseball. You
I
couldn't
mean, that's
bend
any,
down.
that's any position on the field.
The web of a glove.
I used to throw people out at second in Little League from my knees like Benito Santiago. Don't tell me please.
So you don't know that where you catch the ball is the web
No,
of the
I
glove?
do.
Yeah,
I
That's
just like-
any position. That's any
That's
position.
any
on the-
glove.
Okay, a baseball name. It'd be a better baseball name. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, but-
Okay. I'm going to name my son Webb because he's going to play baseball. And the glove's going to have a web.
I love it. Producers he's already naming his kids. It's funny. That's how my kid's name came about.
What?
I saw a movie, a character, I really liked it. I said that's going to be my son's name. It just so turned out that my mother, my grandfather on my mother's side, and also my wife's father is also named John.
Right.
But no one needs to know that. But now they all do. Sorry. Anyway,
Well, you did say the
So,
name
yeah,
you
so-
named him after in the movie.
Matthew
What movie?
McConaughey from the movie Two for the Money. When he turned into John Anthony, the $1 million man with the $1 billion plan.
Okay.
I said, I'm going to name my son John Anthony one day, which Anthony's my middle name and my brother's name, so it all kind of made sense. And it was just luck. I didn't even know my wife at the time, and her father's name is John, so it worked out great for everybody. Everybody looked good.
Dude, you got a good.
I got a story for
you have
my
a good-
son
you have
when
a
he's
good
about
track
12 years
record
old.
For names. I think you saved me with my daughter's name too.
I did. That's another. Well, we're going
Which
off
daughter?
topic here.
Which
but-
daughter? Which daughter?
Go ahead,
The
Phil,
first one.
tell the story.
I don't need to.
Wait, what's
No,
her
go
name?
ahead,
What's
tell
her
the
name?
story. Well, they were
No, my second
debating.
daughter.
What's her name?
My daughter's name.
you're-
My daughter's name is Adriana. and
Okay,
my-
if you ever forget Phil's daughter's name, just ask him to lift his sleeve up.
Tell him to bust his sleeve up.
Ask him to
He's
lift his
got
sleeve
the
up.
largest script calligraphy written name on his arm to go
I'm proud
along
of
with
it.
his
proud of it. Come on.
Lift it up.
Come on.
tiger
Lift it
tattoo
up.
on his back.
I'll show my
Yeah, show your
daughter all
daughter's
day.
name for
All
sure.
day.
It's just gigantic.
All
It's
day.
like. I mean, the kid thought he had like 25-inch pythons over here. He's like, make it real big. Go across my shoulder blade, not my
Listen,
bicep.
As we know, I have really bad luck with tattoos. I feel like every time I'm on the show, we just make fun of another one of my tattoos.
Well, I mean, your daughter's name is your daughter's name. I get that. I mean, the size of it is what is funny.
Right.
But when you put
You're-
Michael Jordan's number on your
23
ankle,
on your ankle is an issue, and the
I got pro-
and,
I got-
and the tiger
and the-
on the
and the-
back is
and
a
the-
whole nother story.
we're gonna call it a friendly cat.
We're gonna have a bet, and the losers got to do something with their shirt. I gotta find a way to get my viewers to see the tattoo on your back.
That's fine, but then the other one is you have to get a tattoo if you lose. And I
Of
know you
what?
don't have any.
Of
book
what?
it, book it.
It's booked.
But I'm not getting what you want. I'm getting what I want because there
You're
has
getting
been.
what? So we'll choose. So it either
No.
either you
No.
get what you want and I choose where it goes, or I pick
No,
where I
no,
pick what
no,
it is
no,
and you
no.
choose where it goes.
I know where it
that's the
goes,
deal.
and I know what I want. I just haven't actually had the balls to do it. I've had 3 tattoos drawn on my
See, that's
body
not
in my
fun,
life,
though.
and as soon as I heard the zzz,
That's
I
not fun,
run
then.
away.
That's not a bet. Then you're just a win-win for you. You want it. There's got to be a loss.
Yeah,
there.
but I want it, but I'll never get it. But
I'm
if
not
I
gonna
lose
put-
a
I'm not
bet,
gonna-
I will have to
listen.
get it.
I'm not going to put it on your forehead.
You're not telling me to do anything.
And you're not telling me to do anything. See that? See how that works?
Yeah, but what was I telling you to do in the first place? I forgot. You have to just show somebody the conscious decision that you made about a fraternity lying. You wanted a lion from the fraternity, and you picked the worst spot.
I didn't.
Anyway,
we're
moving on.
It's probably the cat from
We're
Fortnite.
moving on, but no, I've saved a few.
I've loved that base.
I've saved a few of my friends, folks. As you know, I'm very opinionated. See, now the bottle's over there, but I have a feeling that we're not on the tight shot. We're not. See, so this isn't working. I'm looking at the wrong camera again. So anyway, look, I've saved a few of my friends with naming their children. I'm very weird when it comes to this. We named my daughter Veronica because I'm Ronnie, and I wanted to name somebody after me because I named my son after my father-in-law and my grandfather. Wink, wink. You know what I mean? But so I kind of like, names mean a lot to me. You know what I mean? Like some of these weird names that people are doing, it's like, stop. Well, 20 years from now, the kid's trying to get a job. Like he's got to walk in and like explain his name or why it's spelt like, come on.
How do you think Webb felt?
Right, which brings us back to what we're talking about. But I saved you with your daughter. Your wife had one name in mind, and I think helped your situation.
Yeah, I'm not going to say the names. No,
because you're when you have your third daughter, you might never run out of names. But anyway, all right, listen, folks, we're moving on. I gotta say, check this out, folks. It's always nice when you get a nice little something in the mail that you didn't buy, right? A little product, a little something from a company. And listen, big shout out to the Woodist official. Check them out. They sent out a beautiful. They notice I'm always wearing a watch on the show. I'm a big watch guy because I'm not a fashion guy because nothing fits me. So I'm big with watches. I collect watches and sunglasses. It fits.
That's tough to do.
I was a little nervous.
That's tough to do.
I was a little nervous that it wasn't going to fit, and I was doing it live on air.
It's light.
But it's beautiful. It's light. Folks, let's do a little read for them just because I feel like it was solid for what they did, right? So check them out. All right, at the Woodist, we fuse fashion with nature to create wooden watches that are handcrafted for life's adventures. All right? Head over to Etsy.com and search the Woodist Official. And listen, do not forget to input coupon code ITL20 for 20% off. This is great. I mean, you get 20% off your DraftKings ITL20 coupon code, 20% off your purchase over at the Woodist Official if you head over to Etsy.com. Check them out, and the coupon code is good.
It's good.
It's good. It's a good coupon code.
It's live.
And it's going until I say that it's over.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. That's
right.
what I said to the Woodist. I said, listen, you got to do. I can't just do like a 2-week. There can't be an end to this coupon code. We might have to just go like a year.
Listen,
we might have to go nuts. But no, honestly though, we'll say July through July, maybe August. We'll do the whole summer.
Through the summer
till it
snows.
So special thanks to the Woodist.
2021.
I will be rocking this watch. It fits, folks. It fits. I'm excited. All right, Quan. Again, he moved the thing and I didn't see it this time. Holy shit. I need lights on the cameras. I got to know where I'm looking. But anyway, listen, folks. So next, what are we talking about next, Philly?
Only
I know because I'm the only one that have it written down in front of me. So, all right, we're talking COVID purchases. All right. I'm curious, have you made any? What were you doing when you were cooped up in your house? Did you buy any equipment, any training aids? Let's go through your gamut, and then we'll go through mine and Jeremy's.
I have. Well, right before COVID hit, I got the new vessel bag, and then the Club Champion Club, the custom clubs came in.
But is that a COVID purchase or no?
No.
Those
So
were
I'm prefacing.
Pre-COVID. Okay. So he was set already.
So I had the bag full, shiny clubs ready to go.
And he couldn't play.
Then it hit, and I couldn't play. Which was my, it was a concern of mine. You want to get your clubs and hit. I might have played once. It was
Summer's point.
Yeah.
But I may have, as far as COVID purchases, I probably had 36 things in the cart. I just never pulled the trigger.
Oh, see, no, I don't.
I don't
do that. I don't leave it into the cart for a later date. I hit buy now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know you do.
I'm a buy now kind of guy.
I know you are.
Because you know what? The feeling that I get if I don't buy something and then I can't is worse than the regret that I bought something because you could always just return it. I mean, let's be honest. I mean,
Yeah, everybody was having the itch to play, and obviously, I'm sure that the putting mats and then the golf nets, I'm sure they killed it.
They were all on back order. They were sold out. You couldn't even get them.
Right. So that was part of it too, because I'm a big. Once I order something, I need it immediately.
Right.
Things were 5, 7, 10, 14 days out. I'm not waiting.
How spoiled have we become with the 1 night, 2 night Prime shipping? I mean, it's like
I can't live. I
can't go 5 days. I'd rather not buy it. No, I'm with you on that.
So a lot of things were in the cart.
So for me,
what'd you get?
putting mats were sold out. Hitting mats were they were all gone. You couldn't get anything at any stores or delivery for anything. But I got a putting mat. Our friends over at Putt Out, shout out to them. They hooked up the boy. They knew that I had some putting issues, right? So they were like,
I think we all know.
He said had, Jeremy.
I think we all know.
Well, I'm dropping 30-footers now. Wait till you
To 15
what?
feet.
What? No. Putting has improved, and Mike from Golficity will attest to that. I almost made a 40-footer while eating a bag of chips. This one-handed putting thing is going to catch on because you could have a beer, you could have a bag of chips, you could have a hot dog.
No one wants to do that when they're hitting.
You're not
Because
wrong.
you're not thinking. You're thinking about the chips. You're thinking about the hot dog. You're not thinking about
Take
putting.
the food out of it and just do that with your brain.
No, can't do that.
No, I was actually speaking of catching on. I was talking to our man Alex Beach yesterday,
My man Alex,
And he was
PGA Tour, that's my guy.
and he was like, "I can't wait for a one-handed putting lesson." And I go, "You don't want that shit."
one-handed putting lesson.
You don't need
from
a lesson.
who?
You
He's
just
gonna-
put the way you do.
He's
with
going
one
to
hand.
give them, or
No, he wants to see how you putt with one hand.
oh, well, I'm going to show him. When he sees me putt with two hands, he's going to say,
Oh yeah.
"Stick with putting with one." So it works for me, people.
No, I had a good conversation with him yesterday. I said we're gonna follow.
Yeah,
him
we
on
got to
tour this
follow
week.
up. We got to get on the course with him, man. I really would love to see up close and personal how he pounds the ball.
He's a lefty too.
I know. I want him to give I can't wait for him to teach my son. Lefty.
Is that done? Is that
Nice.
determined? He's lefty.
My son swings baseball bats and golf clubs lefty, but does everything else righty. It's and it came to on his own. So
He throws righty.
he throws righty, but bats
Perfect.
lefty.
That's a perfect second baseman
Yeah, for
right
sure,
there.
for sure.
Robbie
So,
Cano.
so anyway, so for me, COVID purchases were plenty. Okay, we not only did I buy the putting, I bought a putting mat. Putt Out sent me the Putt Out thing, which was awesome. I bought the squishy ball so I could hit them in the yard. I got a big yard with woods behind, but I don't want to just keep losing balls, right? So I had to take a full swing. I ended up buying a net, the big net set up right there, so I got the whole hitting bay right set up in my backyard. I bought a new set of clubs. I bought 2 sets of wedges. I bought 2 more putters. I went bananas. I couldn't play.
Yeah, I feel like you
and
would
it
have
was
done
like-
that
Anyway,
whether it was corona.
No, I think it was. No. I don't think so because I would have been more focused on playing and I wouldn't have been like changing things up. But I had so much time to think. So much time to think.
We know what happens when
I
Ronnie
bought
thinks.
40 grips because I just said, well, I might as well buy them and get a deal on. Like I was just losing my mind, laying in bed at night, scrolling through, buying things. It was bad.
tough.
What about you, Jeremy? Any purchases?
yeah, I think we all know that by now. The JPX 919 tours are in the bag. So
Yeah,
new
that was
irons
almost
set-
like a post-COVID though.
We're
Like,
st- we're
you did
still in-
that
we're
only
We're talking
two-
about
we're
March.
still-
March purchases.
Yeah, we're going back to March.
Okay, so the
Like,
three iron.
COVID, when you were locked in your house and you couldn't play. Yeah, you know.
3 iron.
I think I became.
Oh, I bought a 4-iron, right?
Yeah.
I bought a 4-iron
Yeah, so
too.
3
Add
iron
that to the mix.
or driving iron, as Ronnie wants to call it.
I guess what I did instead of buying a lot of things during this time I just was more innovative in just what I did in my yard. I created my own. Like I didn't need the chipping net. I just made something to chip into.
Like
You
a
know what I
bucket.
mean?
Like a bucket.
like a
Like
recycling bin.
bucket. Yeah, that's what I put them all over my yard and I hit
Yeah.
them. Yeah. Well, that's good. All right. Well, that's the COVID stuff, right? I mean, good thing that it looks like we're at the back end of it, you know, with all the other stuff that's going on.
Well,
I
hopefully.
mean, hopefully, right?
I mean,
But yeah, let's look. Golf should have never
left.
left.
No, we talked about it.
It was the safest thing to do. Outside is like, you know, the percentages of this thing actually transferring, you know, being contagious outside is like very, very minimal. But anyway, you know, look.
But in a way, it was good though. The courses look great. They're in great shape.
The courses are all in good shape, which we're going to talk about on another episode. We're going to bring in somebody a little professional, you know, grounds crew, somebody that's working on greens and understanding. Just lay it out because I'm curious. You know, I got to pay a landscaper because I'm going to screw up my lawn.
Yeah.
My lawn's a mess. I can't.
The world
I can't
of
even-
horticulture is not.
It's interesting.
in my
How do you get the
bag.
grass so green? Right? The air rating. I mean, I know why you do it, but explain it a little bit more. Like, get more detail. I don't know. Maybe you like it. I don't know. Let us know if you do it.
They were definitely working over this though, because
Absolutely.
to come back and
For sure. They came back with a vengeance.
'Cause
You know,
you
the
gotta
twosome
treat
thing was hard. Man, tee times were tough to get, but now we're back. I mean, we're
Normal.
back.
No, it's still tough to get a tea time.
It is still tough to get.
Is it really?
It's
Well,
it's
I mean, people are.
I mean, I
looking to get
there's.
outside.
I guess
Times
it's tough for like people who are
weeks in
booking
advance.
6:54 p.m.s and don't know that it's 6:54 p.m.
Listen. That was last week's episode. So anyway, listen. So what else we got? We got O'Brien. How your business is perceived in the public eye can make all the difference between just getting by and truly thriving. At OCG, we can guarantee that trusting us with your brand's identity will garner the attention of potential clients and competitors alike. From logo design to social media management, together we can reach new heights. Visit our website and learn more about who and how we can help. at O'BrienCreativeGroup.com. That's OBRIENCREATIVEGROUP.com. Check them out. All right, what else we got today? All right, let's. I got a little something here. Let's talk about. We have we've had PGA professional, right? Our guy Alex Beach on the program. Can't wait to get out with him. He's an instructor, right? He's a PGA professional
at Westchester
right?
Country Club.
Beautiful country club. I can't wait to go play there. And then we've also had on the show Ronnie DeBario, out of his mind, trainer, a golf instructor to the stars out there in California. So we got somebody on each coast, right? We got our 2 resident coaches.
East and West.
So now I just want to pose this question. Do you think that it is – how do you feel about coaches, Philly? Tell me how you feel about golf instructors. Do you think that it's possible that they could actually hurt you more than help? Do you think that's something?
I think it depends on how far along you are in your game. I feel like if you are just starting,
so you're saying
out,
it's handicap based. If you're a 24 handicap,
not
then
so much handicap based,
so
much experience in playing. Because golf is to me a lot of it's muscle memory. So let me put it this way. I've never had a golf coach or instructor.
Never.
But I've self-taught myself. I've played with, Galloping Hill was my home course. That's where I first started playing. I would go out as a single. I would just take advice, constructive criticism from other people that were playing and kind of adjust my game from there.
That's a mistake.
I'm not a fan.
But hold on. That's how I started.
Right,
that's how I started. But hold on.
From strangers or from, the people you were playing with?
People, both.
Okay. All right. Well, that's kind of ballsy of a stranger to start giving you tips.
Yeah.
Were you asking? We're like, hey, Pete, I just met you about 2 balls ago. You want to give me a cut? What do you say?
Most people have always asked, hey, you want to take you take constructive criticism? I'm just starting.
I've never got that question asked.
Time.
Well, because you pound the golf ball. I mean,
when you first, we'll get into that. But hold on. So if I just was like, I want to start golfing, and I got a set of clubs, and I got a coach and instructor, I'm sure it would be different. But if now, right now, if you asked me, I've been playing for, I don't know how long now.
15 years probably.
Would a coach help me? Probably not as much as if I first started to start the muscle memory correct the whole time instead of fixing things my whole game.
So then I guess my question to you would be let's take someone like Jake, right? That's his name?
Yes,
Jake
he's played 3 times total.
Okay, so what's your advice to him? I guess my question is, should he be taking instruction from somebody or I guess a golf professional?
See, I don't think so.
No, I mean, I see where you're going, and I get it, and I do think that, but because Jake from State Farm, he knows enough, like the people, like Philly and myself, we go to a range, we know enough to get him started.
We don't know enough.
I do. I'm a coach. I know how to coach.
No, see, there's a difference of coaching and then giving someone because everybody's
different.
different.
I'm talking about beginning tips, like the hit it with your thing, and it's like
hit the ball with the club. You're a great coach.
with your thing between your legs. That gets you at the top of the swing. If your thought is to hit the ball with your piche. That gets your hips going first before you swing with your arm. So little things like that I can help.
Every coach is going to have different things that they're going to tell you. So it's finding the best coach.
Right.
But he listens to us because
that's the only person. That's the only
deal.
People, yeah.
Right.
I mean,
yeah. But no, that's and here's one thing that I don't like. And this happened to me at Golf Tech, and again, the guy was great, he's a nice guy, but he basically, in order to get me to swing the way he wanted me to swing, or maybe the right way to swing with this, there were a lot of things that I had to do, and I just wasn't willing to take the time to be a poor golfer. I'm in my early 40s. I don't want to be, I don't want to have a year or two where I'm like struggling to break 100 again. Like, right. I did that already. Like, now I'm furious if I'm in the 90s, and it's like I don't want to do that again for a year or two to possibly shoot 85. Like, I could shoot 85 on a good day now. Him fixing my swing may cut off 4 or 5 strokes, but it's not worth it to me because I know I could do it if I clean up small things. But I do think that they could hurt because they're going to make you reset. But if you're in it for the long haul, I think if you're younger, you don't want to start off with bad habits. So I think being able to start with someone teaching you the right way is probably better for you in the long run.
Yeah.
But I do think if you are someone like myself, I fluctuate about 14, realistic about 14 handicap, right? someone right now, like to make me be a 9 handicap, it's going to be a whole year or two of being a 20 handicap, and I'm not
down for that. And what's the worst part of your game right now? Would you say?
Putting and chipping.
Perfect.
Always been.
Let's say putting. So, would you benefit from a putting coach right now, or are you? Because here's some people that you'll go to a putting coach, will tell you what to do, but you're stubborn.
It's not that I'm stubborn. I mean, if
someone tells you this way you do it, you're going to go, nah, it's not comfortable. I'm not doing that. I'm not changing my whole putting thing.
You don't have to. You don't have to do that if it's not comfortable.
You don't have to do what?
No, everything the coach was telling me to do was so uncomfortable.
So why? So you didn't do it, right?
Correct.
And he's still bad.
I know, but that's not being.
Shut
stubborn.
up! I am not.
That's not being. If I don't feel comfortable in doing something, I'm not going to do it.
Yeah, but you're not going to.
Stubborn.
But a coach isn't coaching if he's not telling you to do something that you're not comfortable with. I was just not willing with how long I was going to be uncomfortable.
That's not true.
For.
The most, the best drives I have are the ones that feel the most uncomfortable.
What?
That's me.
My best drives are the ones that I literally barely swing. Like I almost feel like I did not swing at all, and those just.
Well, that's just natural. The club does the work, not you trying to turn.
Right. So you just said what's uncomfortable about your swing?
Whether it's a grip, I'll change my grip and turn my hand over a little.
And that's uncomfortable.
Some of it's uncomfortable, but if I hit a good shot, I'm going to stick with that drive, even though it's uncomfortable. It's an uncomfortable shot. Driver's the most uncomfortable shot in golf.
Yeah.
I mean, you're on your front foot, your arms straight, your hands are in front of you. It's an uncomfortable shot.
I mean,
see, for me,
if it was in the middle, if you got someone
a wedge in the sand is the most uncomfortable shot.
I love the sand. I love the beach.
I got a lot of friends that are really good at the sand, but nobody seems to want to help me.
Because there's so
out
much
of the
forgiveness
sand.
in the sand. You're just.
I don't see any.
Bro, you just open the face up and you swing as hard as you possibly can.
Underneath the ball, behind the ball.
I could tell you that.
The sand pushes the ball. It does it all for you.
We're going to have to do a whole segment of sand work.
Okay. I'll call Rondo Barrio right now.
Well, no, he's in California. I need someone in the bunker with me.
I'll take you to the beach.
There's tons of beaches in California.
So would you rather...
well, we're going to go to California when my wife lets me fly.
Is Jeremy good out of the sand? Like sometimes I want to.
He says that he is. I mean, I don't know.
I
haven't seen him in the sand very much, so I can't really say that.
I mean, there's some part... If I'm on a rescue shot and I got to aim for a trap to not go, you know what I mean? I don't mind the sand. You try and stay away from it at all costs.
Especially right now because I'm like.
Maybe you should aim for them because whatever you're aiming at, you're not
hitting. Here's the thing. I want to say something real quick, and this could change you. You could take it and run with it, or you don't listen to it. But I think my game got better when I stopped being scared of hitting the ball in the sand.
Well, yeah, because you're good at hitting the ball out of the sand. If you
no, but I'm saying
like you didn't know how good you were out of the sand.
Before I would be like, all right, I don't want to be. I mean, of course, it was bad at one time out of the sand, but then as you work on it, you get better. But there was a time where I did not want to be nowhere near a bunker.
Yeah, no, I'm literally down clubbing.
This is what Ronnie should do. Short. Just aim for the bunkers because you won't hit them. You're obviously not aiming for the bunkers now and hitting all of them.
Bro, they're like 2 feet off the green. Like, what are you talking about?
So aim for the bunkers and maybe you'll hit the green.
No, then I'll be 10 feet right of the bunker. And then I got to go over the bunker, which makes for a terrible chip shot, which is even worse. That's probably even worse. I'm more fearful of having to go over a trap, knowing that if I go into it, I'm just the whole round is
I'm in
done.
bunkers sometimes saying, I wish this was like a higher lip so I can... see if I can get it over that lip.
I'll give you a higher lip. Anyway,
okay.
What do you use out of the sand?
60.
Yeah,
well, now 58.
You too use a 60?
60 all day.
And I open it up.
And
so
you
it's like
open it up?
Yeah, 64.
No, I use a 56 and I open it up.
Maybe that's
and then it's a true sandwich. But I don't
see. I'll use that from a 30 if it's a 30-yard sand trap.
I have
around
two
the
wedges.
green is a 60.
I have two wedges to simplify real quick. Just a 52 and a 58 now. That's it.
Well, that 58 has got to there's got to be compensation for that 58.
Well, it's gonna go right back to you because I'm getting new wedges.
I love it. Now people stop buying clubs from me. Now it's just like rent a Ron. It's like rent a Ron over here.
I just gave your putter back, and I'm mad because I want it.
Yeah,
what happened to the two ball?
I have it. It's my
that's his.
But
I was
playing his two ball.
Yeah, I got it. I'm still
well,
dumb.
my two ball. I won't give it to him. So it's funny. The two putters that he wants of mine are two that I won't sell. So Jake from State Farm, our friend, I gave him a couple putters to choose from. He chose 2 putters, and it's funny because of the 10 putters I brought that day, it was so crazy, folks. It almost looked like a drug deal going on because I popped the trunk and we're all gathered around and we're looking at all the putters. But he picked 2, and I was so mad that I didn't pull one of them because one of them has like sentimental value. It was probably the putter that I used for the longest stretch of time ever, right? So
Yeah,
I
that's
didn't
big.
want to. I did not want to. I did not want to give away with it. But
By the way, that number is 10 days.
no, it's not 10 days. It's probably
5.
like 2 seasons. It's like 2 seasons, which still is stupid.
Like fall,
But,
fall and spring season, or like
so he picked 2. He picked 2.
He
gave
liked
back,
the one. He didn't like it.
He didn't like it.
No, he liked this one.
He liked the
but
one
you're
that I
like,
didn't want to sell. Yeah.
Yeah, that was your fault.
I mean, yeah, but whatever. And then you used it, which I don't know why you would use it, and then you fell in love with it.
So I took it. You
were
said I'm
giving
not
it
selling
back
it,
to
so
me.
I took it to give to
Right.
you. And then I'm like, you know what?
And then I hooked him up with the other one. I gave him a good deal.
You gave him a great deal.
I gave on the arm. I gave it on the arm. It was I'm not going to say where I got it. I'll look weird if I do. But yeah,
Same place I got my wedge.
Right. So. That's right. Holy shit. Oh, my God. Anyway, look, folks, I don't even know what the hell we're doing. How we wrap this up? So what we talked about. DraftKings, by the way. Welcome aboard, DraftKings. Be sure to download the app. Don't forget ITL 20. Win $1 million, please. That would be phenomenal, right? Also, we talked about Charles Schwab. Jeremy, the producer's going with Rory McIlroy. Yeah, the favorite. I'm going with my man Patrick Reed because nobody likes him but me.
Webb Simpson.
Webb Simpson.
All day.
We talked about Woodist. Thank you for them sending the watch. I'm loving it. Big fan of the Woodist. Woodist Official, Etsy. Check them out. ITL 20 coupon code for them as well. We talked about COVID purchases, which were aplenty for me, especially. Phil likes to add to his cart and not actually check out. I'm a checkout kind of guy. O'Brien Creative, we love you guys. And golf instruction. And golf instruction, look, it depends on where you are in your game. If you have the time, if you're starting out, you want to learn straight out the gate the right way, go see a PGA professional or an instructor of any kind. If you're kind of a decent golfer, you may not want to go and, be bad to get a little bit better. I don't know. It depends. I guess
Either way, you need cash to do it.
Either way, you need cash. Good point, Philly. Save it. The money under your pillow. Tooth fairy come.
I'll tell you,
start saving
golf
it.
instructions in my cart right now. It's in the cart.
It's in the cart. Philly's a cart guy. You don't check out. So, so real quick, let's do a fast par 5 aim. Also, shout out to my friends over at Dirty Bird Golf. They sent me the shirt. I'll show you the back of it. It's perfect for me. They sent it to me in 3X. Thank you for that, by the way, too. I love the companies that are catering to the big guys. All right, as always, Par 5 is brought to you by AIM Health, the Spine and Regenerative Medicine Institute. Back pain got you out of the game. Knees won't let you get up those stairs. Elbow pain killing your golf swing. Philly bucket. Big time Philly elbow is a mess. Fear no more. Relief is around the corner. Dr. David Perner is no stranger to human performance. A former All-American football player, national level Olympic powerlifter. Dr. Perner is now serving the prestigious orthopedics department at Mount Sinai and is now also serving the greater New Jersey area at AIM Health. They offer the most advanced non-surgical treatments for spine pain relief, sports rehab, and body regeneration. Book your consultation now. Get back in the game. Call us at 973-251-2189 or visit drdavidperner.com. AIM Health. Love you guys. Always Par 5 sponsored. Par 5, Philly, quick. We're running out of time. I got somewhere to be, and I know you do too. Top 5 drinks on the golf course. What are you drinking? Non-alcoholic, alcohol. What is it? Top 5. Go.
Gatorade 1.
1.
Transfusion 2.
2.
White Claw 3.
White Claw. Wow. Go ahead. 4.
What's wrong with White Claw?
Nothing. Just go ahead.
I don't understand.
Your pansy. Come on.
Take
what
your
else?
pants up.
Take your pants. Put your pants up. Come on. Grapefruit. Even the worst flavor of them all. Holy shit. All right. Go ahead. What else? Come on. Gatorade transfusion. White Claw.
Any kind of Bud Heavy.
You want a Shirley Temple too?
Bud
All
Heavy.
right. I'm going real
You didn't
quick.
even get my 5.
Well, because you're taking too long.
You gotta give me time to think about it. That's a tough 5. Go ahead. What's your 5?
Coffee.
Chocolate
Always.
milk.
Chocolate milkshakes. No, it's got to have coffee. Always start the round off with coffee. I go with the biggest one possible, and I get it hot because I actually like iced coffee. By the 3rd or 4th hole, it's cold, so I'm drinking that. So it's coffee. Arnold Palmer, coffee, and blue Gatorade are my non-alcoholics, and my alcoholics are transfusions all day long and high noons. I like the high noons. It's vodka soda. It's a lot
See, how
better.
you yours written down?
Because
you knew all the
it's my
questions before
show.
it happened,
It's
so
my
tell me.
show, of
So
course.
tell me. Hey,
I
what's
got
the
to
question?
Jeremy, real quick, top 5 drinks on the golf
He
course.
got 2 times to think about it.
Ice
Can't
co-
drink alcohol, so he should only get 2. He should only get 2 slots.
Iced coffee, lemon tea, Snapple, Gatorade, and water.
That's 4.
I mean, you didn't throw an alcoholic beverage in there?
On a Palmer, I guess.
That's not alcoholic, but anyway.
No, you can
Name
do it.
drinks too.
You spike
It's
it up.
huge.
Check out the go to
I'd start every round
golficity.com
with a-
YouTube page and check out the Arnold Palmer video we did not too long ago, folks. It's beautiful, and it's got mint. It's got mint in it. All right, check it out, everybody. That's it. Do us a favor. Thanks, everybody.
Wait, one more.
Right at the end.
Wait, hold on. There's a brand new ITL merch store.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Holy shit, I forgot. Check out the Inside the Leather merchandise store. Cuz,
sizes go up to 5X.
Sizes go up to 5X. We're catering to the 395-pound golfers around the world. Listen, folks, seriously. Go to the merch store. I don't even know. How do I get there? How do they get there?
It should be on the bottom of of this YouTube video right now.
Click the link at the bottom of this YouTube video. Head over to the merch store. We got hats. We got hoodies. We got onesies for your children. We got what else we got? We got hats galore.
Hoodies.
I said
Tank
hoodies.
tops.
Tank
Long
tops.
sleeve.
Really.
Socks.
You can show off your tattoos. Socks. What else? Mike, what else? Beach towels. I hope they're really big beach towels. They're not. I got to get a beach towel to show you. But listen, folks, so check out the item store. Thanks to Golficity. My man, Jeremy, the producer. Thanks to Philly Booker for showing us the way, I guess. I don't know. I was going to say joining us, but it came out showing
up.
Showing up. That's going to do us a favor, folks. Keep it inside the leather. I got to get to work. Holy shit. Wait, don't cut. You didn't cut yet, did you? You still going?
Yeah.
Check out the shirt. Dirty Birds Golf. Thanks, guys. They know I can't cut.